So this is a continuation for aggregate functions and group by. So far we learned select sum of salary comma average of AVG of salary comma max of salary column has to maximum of salary, okay, then minimum of the salary, and we say count here, count star. So these are the aggregate functions from EMP semicolon. So this is returning one row, that is one value for each column here. Sum sal, count the number of rows, the average salary, the maximum salary, and the minimum salary. Okay, I'll take sum sal here, SUM bracket open sal, so for we can understand easily. Okay, and I'll remove this sum sal from here, so the count comes first. Okay, enter. So there are 14 records and the sum of the total salary in 14 records is this much, and average salary this, and maximum salary 5,000, and minimum salary is 800 rupees. So what I need now, here the group is actually one group. The whole table has been considered as one group. Okay, but I want to make many different groups. Say there are many departments, say department 10, we have department 20, we have department 30. Okay, so the any number of departments, I want to department wise salary, that is sum of the salary, number of persons working in it, and average salary and max salary and minimum salary. Okay, this we can achieve one by one by using the where clause. Say where department number 10 and press enter. In that case will show you for department number 10. But what I need is that in one shot I'll group it. There are many groups. I want to group the department number and get the sum sal, average sal, max sal, minimum sal, and the count in the departments. Okay, so what I'll do, before count I'll just say department number, DEPTNO. okay, department number I want it, so that on department 10 this so many is the persons are working in department 10, and so many what is the sum salary, total salary in departments 10, say, then average, maximum, minimum, and so on in department. And now we have department 10, so department 10 has to be grouped, 20 has to be grouped, 30 has to be grouped. So 10, 20, and 30, for those 10, 20, 30 departments I want all those things, sum sal, average sal, max sal, and all things. So if I give here department number is not grouped here, because the department will try to give many values, whereas with count star, sum sal, this will try to give single values like this. Okay, single row, tries to get single row of it, but this will give many rows. The output of say select department will give many rows. So here if I press enter, it gives not a single group from the function, not a single group function. Okay, so this is not in the group, so department number is not grouped. So we have to say here, I'll say ed, okay, I say ed. So we have department number is not grouped. Okay, rest of the column is as it is, we can see it from EMP, but here I have to add it up, group, GROUP, group by. Group by what? You have to group this thing. Okay, because department number is not grouped, so we want to department wise grouped up. Okay, So I'll say department number has to be grouped. So what is not grouped here has to be grouped in the group by clause. Okay, if I remove this, Control X, then it's good, no problem. Okay, because all are grouped, because they are all aggregate functions, because they are group functions. Okay, these are all group functions. But if I add here the department number is not grouped, so we have to group it by saying group by department number. Okay, now if I save it, Alt F4, save it and say slash, you'll get, see, department number 30. In department number 30 there are 6 persons, and this is the total salary of department 10, and this is the average salary, and this is the maximum salary which is given to a particular employee in department 30, and the minimum salary is 950. Similarly in department 10, okay, so many is the 3 persons are working in department 10. Okay, this is some salary, some of the salaries of all the employees in department 10, then the average salary, then the maximum, and so on. So you have department wise sum of all those values, aggregate functions. Okay, to group, we have grouped the department number by saying group by department number. That's why it has grouped it as 10, 30, 10 and 20. But these groups are not in the order, so let's arrange it in the order. Say AD, and I'll say the last command here will be order by DEPTNO. Okay, now that is too easier. Okay, department number, save it, Alt F4, save it, I'll say slash, enter. So now department number is ordered, say 10, 20, 30. Okay, in department 10 3 persons, department 20 5 persons, in department 30 there are 6 persons working in those departments. Okay, so this way you can get the aggregate functions or the group functions, we call it, we can add it to a department, because now department has been printed because we are grouped by department number. Now suppose if I wanted more slice, more depth of it, we say in every department. Now say forget that, let's say that we want job wise. Okay, for example, if we want job wise, so we'll say ED, and instead of department, right, I'll say job, JOB. Now job, we have to group it by job. Okay, when you say job here, you want to group it by job, so we'll say job here. Okay, so we say job, JOB. Okay, and order by job. So the jobs column is been ordered properly from A to Z, JOB. Okay, save it, Alt F4, save it, slash, enter. So now the group, there are many groups now, right? Previously it was only 3 groups because we had 10, 20 and 30. That is 3 groups of department, right? 10, 20 and 30. Now here there are many jobs, say 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There are 5 jobs, so there are 5 groups, so there are 5 totals for all those things. So the 5 countings, right, that is how many employees are working in each job wise. Okay, and what is the salary for each job. Okay, what is the average salary, what is the maximum salary for each job, and what is the minimum salary for each job. So there are 5 groups here. It has automatically created 5 groups here, whereas here it is created 3 groups because there were 3 groups in that particular department. But when you say job, there are 5 groups. Okay, but I want a combination. First of all, I want the department. In every department I want job wise total. In every department. Okay, first of all I want to make the group as department. Okay, then I want within department I want job. Okay, for every job what is the number of persons working in that particular department and the job, and what is the minimum salary, what is the maximum salary, and so on. So I'm going to edit it, ED, right? So we say here I want the department number, DEPT number also. Okay, so when you say department number, okay, then we have to give it here also, because department number is not grouped, whereas job is grouped. Okay, job is grouped because we say group by job. Okay, but we are not saying, but we are not said group by department number, so we have to say group by department number. So I'll copy this, Ctrl C, and say first you group it by department, then you group it by job. Okay, again the same thing, group by department here. Okay, order by department, and then you order it by job. So now what happens, there is so many groups will be created, there are many more groups will be created, because now we are finding according to the department we want job, and according to the job we want all the average, minimum, maximum, and all those functions we are applying it. Okay, so now the groups are, many groups will be created. Okay, let's see how many groups are there. Save it, alt F4 and save, and I say slash enter. So there are many groups, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3, right? This is our first group, this is our second group, right? Then this is your third group. So 9 rows have been selected, because first of all, if I say department, there will be 3 groups only, but within the department we are again grouping up in the job wise. Okay, so the things are changed. So we say in department 10, the clerk, how many clerks are there? There is 1 clerk, right? And what is the salary? Sum of salary, average salary, max salary, and minimum salary. Okay, now in department 20, okay, there is manager, there is 1 manager only, and these are the details of that particular manager. And again president, there is 1 president only, 5,000 is the max salary, okay, and everything, all other information. Okay, but now in department 20, analyst, there are 2 analysts are working in analyst, but in department 10 you can see there is no other job called analyst. Okay, in department 10 there is no analyst, but in department 20 there is analyst, and there are 2 persons working as analyst. And what is the sum salary? 6,000, that is average salary is 3,000, and max salary is 3,000, and minimum salary is also 3,000. Okay, but if I say clerk, again the clerk here is also the clerk, and the clerk is here. So that means why 2 clerks? Because it is department wise. In department 10 also there is a clerk, and department 20 is also clerk. So what is the total number of clerks working in department 10? There is 1 person. But when I say department 20, how many persons are working? 2 persons. And the total salary comes to 1,900, and this is the average, and this is the minimum, maximum, and this is the minimum. Okay. But when I say the same clerk again in department 30, but in department 30 there is only 1 clerk. You can see that there is 1 clerk. But that means clerks are there in each department. So that's why it is showing you 3 times, 1, 2, and 3, because 3 times the clerks has been divided. Why? In every department there are clerks. Okay, and how many clerks are there? It's showing you here. Okay, there's a clerk here, there's a clerk 2 here, there's a clerk 1 here, right? Similarly, managers, there is managers in each department. Here's the manager in manager 20, department 20, manager in department 30, right? Salesman, now salesman does not exist anywhere, it is only in department 30 only. That is four salesmen are there, as you can see here, 4 salesmen. And this is the sum sal, but this is the average salary, and this is the maximum salary of the salesman. Okay, and this is the minimum salary of the salesman that is given for a particular salesman itself in that particular department. Okay, so salesman does not exist here in any other department, but only here. So that's why according to job the department has been repeated here. Okay, in the previous things we have seen that department number has been repeated 3 times. First department, second department, 3 departments, that's all, because we are not considering job at all. And this is the total salary and maximum salary of total on each department, how many salaries are given, total salaries, or say a total salary in each department. Now here how much we are investing for clerks. Okay, clerks in for department 10. Okay, in the clerks, managers in department 10, and president in department 10, and so on. So we are again dividing the department number with the job wise. Okay, so the job wise has been bifurcated, so the number of groups has been increased. Okay, now since we have 9 groups now, previously it was 3, now we have 6 groups, now we have 9 groups. Now suppose if I say I don't want all the groups, I want only those groups, say those persons who are who are working in department 10 and 30. So what we'll do, 10 and 30 only. So we have to filter those records. Okay, filter those records so that only the records which belongs to 10 and 30 is being taken care. So we have to, before group we'll say var clause, var dptno deptno in 10 comma 30. Okay, so only department 10 and 30 will be considered. Okay, so only those records will be fetched, and after fetching those records, it will group according to that. So it will group according to department 10 and department numbers and job. So there are only 10 and 30 as department numbers, so you can see only 10 and 30. The 20 records, the department number 20 does not exist in this case. See the example. Save it and say slash enter. So now department 20 is missing here, as you can see here, because we are not interested in it. We said that please fetch only those records. Means we have already filtered those records which we are interested in. We are interested in department 10 and department 30. So only those records are fetched. Thereafter it has grouped and has found the sum of all those things, sum, average, maximum and everything. So the group by function works after the var clause. Okay, now let's say that I want all it back again. So what I'll do, I'll remove I'll say even department 20 will take it care. So we'll say department 20 also I want it. So 10, 20 and 30, I want all these records of department 10, 20 and 30. So all the records of all the departments will be fetched, and thereafter will be grouped according to the department wise and ordered. Okay, and we'll get the sum, sal, everything. So we'll save it up and I'll say slash. Now we'll get the same output. Okay, 10, 20 and 30. If we remove this var clause also, still we'll get it, because we have only 10, 20 and 30 as the departments. Correct? Okay, now what we'll do, we got this particular list of groups. Okay, there are 9 groups. From these 9 groups, we are interested in which group? We can filter out again. First of all, we filtered out some records, right? We are interested in these records. So we just like we are interested in department 10 and department 30. We filtered out. Then we made the groups and everything. But now suppose after group, this is the group actually. These are all the groups actually. Department 10. This is one group. Okay. This is the second group, right? This is the third group, and so on. So there are 9 groups here. So out of this 9 group, we are interested into which group? Depending upon, we have to put the condition. So we'll say we are interested in all the groups whose count star is greater than or equal to 2, or say less than equal to 2. So if we are interested in this and this, then we say greater than equal to 2. Okay, so we'll say ed, and I'll say after the group has been formed, after the group has been created, we'll say filter. That means filter which one? Having, we say having count star, right? We said it count star. Why count star? Because we are interested in this one, right? We are interested in this one. So count star, count, count, bracket open and star, bracket close, are greater than equal to 2. Okay, we'll save it, alt F4, save, and I'll start with our window, that is we are in the shell, that is we call it as SQL plus. Okay, and say slash enter. So now these are the groups. From this group we only taken which are greater than equal to 2. So greater than equal to 2 means this is equal to, this is equal to, and this is greater than equal to 2, greater than 2, right? So we have 3. So 20, 20 and 30. So we have 3. Now suppose we are interested in, say, all employees, say the sum sal is less than say less than 1900. Okay, so we'll do, we say area again. Okay, we'll say sum cell, we are interested in sum cell, right? So you control C. So here the having clause uses the aggregate functions, okay, whereas the aggregate functions we cannot use in where clause, because the aggregate functions, these functions are worked on groups. After forming the group is applied. Okay, so these are applied on the groups. So before, since where clause is before group, so this sum, average and max, minimum is does not, aggregate functions does not apply in, we cannot use aggregate functions in where clause. Okay, so now I said that where the sum cell is less than or greater than, or to say suppose greater than, okay, 1900, okay, 1900, and save it, alt F4 / enter. So now there are 6 rows. 6 rows means 6 groups. Out of 9 groups there are now showing 6 groups. Okay, and here you can see all the salaries are greater than 1900. Some sal is greater than 1900. But if I say again instead of greater than, I'll say less than. Okay, less than, equal to. So let's say alt F4 and save it and say / enter. So we have only 3. Okay, these are the all these things are less than, equal to 1900. So 1, 2 and 3, right? So these are 3 groups. I'll say 3 groups, not 3 records. 3 groups means is already grouped up. From that group we are just again filtering out only those groups which we are interested into. Okay, right? Now if I say here again edit ed, I say where count star into C, where count star is less than, or say count star equal to 1, count star is equal to 1. So alt F4 and save it and say /. So if I say what will happen if I divide, actually you can see here those which are count star is equal to 1. So this, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these are equivalent to 1, right? So let's press enter. So you can see all those whose counts are equivalent to 1 is been shown here. Only those groups has been listed whose count star, the number of employees, are equal to 1. Okay, so this is how the having clause works. In having clause you can use the aggregate functions. Okay, and you can filter out, having clause is mostly used for filtering out the groups. Okay, and where clause is used to filter out the records which has to be included in the group clause. Okay, so I hope you understood. When there is a clause, when there are any columns which is not grouped, has to be mentioned in the group by clause. Okay.